Chapter 23: A Thorough Disgrace. The celebrations hadn't even begun when some serious altercation happened at the bar. This bloke from Alwoodley Chess Club by the name of Dave, we learnt afterwards, had been hovering around, and when Bolter, a well-known chess player, propositioned him for a pint of sweet cider, Dave headbutted him. All hell broke loose, and Roster, eager to help stop the fight, launched himself, but couldn't get past a Brittania table, which collapsed, without any ceremony at all, under the weight of Roster. It was all becoming very crude by this time. Vindaloo Ken had entered into a vicious shouting match with a well-known lesbian by the name of Gary, who could stand her ground and hit Vindaloo Ken with Bennie's wallet, wrongly thinking it held weight. Vindaloo Ken felt only a feather-like breeze, and strongly grappled both his big arms around Gary and lifted the lesbian up by the buttocks. Gary, recalled afterwards, never before and never again. However, in another part of Super Snooker, Strychnine was telling some new chess player how to torture people on a chessboard. Finally, the black and white locals, and some yellow and brown local snooker players as well, had had enough, and urged the manager, "Fucking bar this fucking freak show." The manager dutifully obliged, and the freak show headed off to the Dredgepot public house across the car park and into the back room there. Once all were inside, the room was packed. That Dave bloke from Alwoodley was already well pissed by this time and trying a pirouette on Roster's table with Manny Wheelman looking up intently with bought beer drooling down his unshaven chin. A very average chess player by the name of Think had to intervene to tell him to stop. Think reminded Manny he had a wife at home waiting for him. Manny couldn't quite work that one out and kept staring up at the Alwoodley bloke who was now gyrating. Vindaloo Ken, though, never noticed a thing. He was in a world of his own. "I was the first man to lift that woman up by the buttocks," he recalled. Ian, in another corner, said to his mate, "It's the paint, Brian."